but if they play a land, they have lethal. No, we got lethal instead. They were tapped out. Math is hard. That was a great match. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins, and thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. We finally did it. 35,000 subs. What? Omega Woofs. You know what that means, right? That's the D&D rare playset giveaway. Someone, by the end of this week, I think I'll do the giveaway today or tomorrow, will be winning a complete rare playset. So if you are not signed up, this is your last chance, you guys. Make sure that your name is on that giveaway list for this weekend's draw. Very exciting stuff. Of course, it's not only the Innistrad giveaway that's taking place. We have a ton of other giveaways as well, and we will draw winners from the same list. So you only have to sign up once, which is really convenient for you, the viewer. With this out of the way, today we're continuing through the standard 2022 pre-constructed decks, accessible to everybody for free by completing the color challenge. We'll touch on where to access that challenge if you can't find it. We have had some, concerns raised on that. Today is Simic, green and blue, the Avalanche deck, making all of our lands into creatures and just trying to outpace our opponent with a lot of ramp. We're going to break down the strategies, the synergies, showcase all of that in the gameplay footage, and then of course wrap up with our final thoughts. Reminder that not only this deck, but all of the other starting decks are conveniently located within the playlist for the starting decks, right? So if you're curious and you want to see other free-to-play decks just like this, check it out, right? And again, these decks are totally accessible for free, utilizing rares that the other decks unlock within each other, which is a lot of fun. So let's take a look at the deck and quit talking about it, kid. All right, of course, you gotta like the video to help support the channel and great content just like this, maybe even become a Patreon. With this being said, it is a standard best of one deck in standard 2022, with a 2.9 average mana value, 12 non-creatures, 22 creatures, and 26 land. We do see the increased land total here because it's a ramp deck. We want to be playing as many lands as we can, and we'll even be searching our library for lands as well. So, the Quandrix Cultivator, a 3/4 for 4. When it enters play, grab an island or a forest, put it into the battlefield untapped. This is really nice because then you can utilize that mana still. We also have Spirit of Aldergard, for 4 mana, a 0/4. Its power is equal to the number of lands we control, and when it enters, grab a snow land, put it into your hand, then shuffle, right? So these are the biggest creatures in our deck that we're really looking to get in play and utilize. Not only are they pretty hefty, but they're grabbing those lands for us, which is really nice as well. And then with all of our land, we use the Avalanche Caller for 2, a 1/3. You can pay 2 to have target snowland you control become a 4/4 elemental creature token, or just elemental creature with hexproof and haste. It's still a land, which is really nice, right? So we're going super wide with land. We get some big bodies in play, and then we make even more big bodies, right? Because they're going to be 4/4s, which is really cool. We have more ramp through the Emergent Sequence, grabbing a land, putting it in play. It gets a +1/+1 counter for each land we've played this turn, right? That's fine. We have Lotus Cobra with landfall, generating a mana whenever a land enters play with us. Sculptor of Winter 2/2, we can tap it to untap a snow land, which is really nice as well. And then Ashaya, which will make all of our creatures for us, which is really cool. And Ashaya's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands we control, which is great. And then we have the Kraken. Its cost is reduced by 1 for each snow land we control. When it enters, artifacts and creatures opponents control don't untap during their next untap, and then we can return 3 snowlands to bounce the Kraken back to our hand, which is pretty cool, right? So, going wide, shutting down, their blockers, hopefully if they've attacked the turn before, and then we can just get free damage in, which is cool. We have removal, Blizzard Brawl, right? Getting down and dirty, 3 or more snowlands, your creature gets +1/+0, indestructible. If not, it's just a fight effect, but, you're going to have the snowlands to make use of that in the deck. A single Ascendant Spirit, dump snowlands in it to upgrade it, a 2/3, a 4/4 with flying, and then a 6/6 with flying and draw a card, which is really cool, respectively for 2, 3, and 4 mana. You can use that 4 mana ability multiple times to add additional +2 counters and the draw card ability, which is nice. That's stackable. Inscription is in here with removal, much like Blizzard Brawl. Rangers class, playing creatures off the top is cool. +1 counter is nice, and the wolf off the start is good value too. Command can bounce and counter, put +1 counters on our own creatures, and maybe shuffle something back to our library. The turtle is going to tap something with flash. It's also a really decent defender. Toski's really going to help us draw. It also can't be countered, which is nice. Indestructible doesn't hurt either. Iymrith is going to draw us cards, going to deal a lot of damage in the air, and, you know, just an amazing card that we were given for free. Graven Lore allows us to draw with the Snowland, right? Scry 5 and draw, what is it? Scry 5 and draw 3? Yeah, very, very good. Like, that can be exactly what you need to get the game under wraps. And, you know, that really is the entirety of the deck, right? It's not a hard deck to play. Ramps very easy, right? So, you know, get that Sculptor in play, try to get the Emergent Sequence out, and, you know, Avalanche Caller those lands into play with the Cultivator, Aldergard, and, you know, you'll just get the job done by sheer damage, because it's not too hard to make, you know, 2/4/4s, 3/4/4s, and go around any blockers that your opponent might have. So I'm really liking this deck. I think it's a great free-to-play deck, fairly competitive within the environment of the other free-to-play decks. And yeah, we'll see how it performs in today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to help support the channel. Maybe become a patron via the Linktree link, and, you know, we've got the community invites and everything else available there as well. More importantly than everything, have yourselves a magical day, and we'll be back after the gameplay footage to wrap up with our final thoughts. Our opponent goes first. You know, the hand looks really nice. We have a ton of ramp and a really good way to utilize all of that mana. So we shall allow it. I will allow it. This gas can immediately deal with our spirit, though, so we want to pump that up immediately. Just chillin'. Maybe we can trick them to try to kill it and then pump it. We can't do anything. We always have to hold up 2 mana. Chariot, so good. So we could tap here because they're tapped. We have plenty of land in hand, but, you know, just having that big body in play to stop the chariot is probably a good idea, right? Hopefully we can just push the spirit up and get in free and clear. Nice. We better just get after it, hey? Keep the bear to defend and just try to slam in. Merchant's really nice. It's gonna be problematic. I mean, the chariot should make a skeleton token here too. Yikes. We'll definitely kill the chariot, I think. Yeah, they should be making skeletons. I'm pretty sure. I mean, cats are cool too, though, right? I love cats. But the skeletons have trample, is the thing. I mean, this is interesting, but I don't think we're there yet. Let's buff up, which is nice. We have 3 available mana still. We're just trying to push in. We get to draw here, which is nice. Down to 10, but we're like pretty screwed. Like, I don't see us doing 10 damage next turn. It's a lot of land. They're drawing, which isn't great. As long as it's not removal on our Ascendant Spirit, we should be okay. Is Assistant working again? Nope. Maybe as late as Friday. We'll see. There's an update today, so who knows. They do get a really nice flyer, and this is so much damage. 4, 8, 10, 14, 15, 16 damage here. We just take it? Uh-oh. They have 5 available mana, which is a lot. 3 cards in hand. As of right now, we're sitting on lethal. And you Skelenties in Tizapt. They're drawing. They have 3 available mana. 4 cards in hand. A little reach. We can tap the Sentinel. And that's still going to get us through. They have 2 more mana. I think we're good, though. Hallelujah. I'm not entirely sure how we got through this match, but I think we done did it. Oh, we don't actually get to tap it. It just would tap itself. Good game, though, regardless. Right, that's really nice. That's all you can ask for a free-to-play deck, right? Going first, and, you know, we do have a nuke in hand, which is a really good way to start these rounds as a free-to-play deck. Pretty slow. We're just chilling. The Black Staff of Waterdeep. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, so this is not great. You know, we're 1 shy of the command. And they can pay to animate that. And then we just bounce it once it becomes a creature back to their hand. Which isn't the worst. You know, it's so cheap, right? They're not going to get to attack with it for the life and mana, at least. Right, we could just, I think, put the command back in our hand. Or back in our deck. No, it stays in the grave. Lame! Lame! Let's get a nice contender in play here. I guess actually we need some forests potentially. The smith is nice, and then the plow on top of the smith, which is still a massive problem for us. Do we Blizzard Brawl the Smith, smash, and deal with the consequences? Plow will kill us. Let's kill the Smith. In tapped. Hit for 6. We can deal with it later. Maybe. Right? There should be no problem. I mean, you say that, but... This is 3 mana. This is a lot. A lot of life as well. Right, now that the plow's a 4/4, we can go ahead and take full advantage of that. Actually cancel. For 5, which we have, so play the tap land, just to push up the bearsies. And then we'll kill the plow. And then we hit for 8. Pretty good, right? Down to 9. Pair of 4/4s. That's actually not that bad. We hit for 9 next turn. 2 in a row. With that bear getting down and dirty. Woof. Going first. Land's pretty bad. We're going to toss it. This looks much better. And we even get our spirit. Holy. All of these are really good. The Avalanche Caller is amazing, but I mean a spirit turn 1, turn 2 Cobra. You know, like, I think that's pretty good. I don't do this for a living or anything, but as far as turn 1, turn 2 goes, woof. They very well could have removal. They could be playing Golgari Elves. I don't think so. Innkeeper. I mean, it could be anything at this point still, but... Suspect. This isn't an elf. Yeah, okay, it's just Golgari midrange. So we have 2. We could go to 3, 4. Play our Quandrix. And just keep ramping. I think that's best. No, we need to keep this mana open always. Unless we just do it right now. Because the land comes in untapped. Right, and we have the Cobra. Let's grab a island here. Grab a forest. Oh, this isn't a snowland, though. Okay, never mind. Fuck that up. Right, we couldn't push the spirit up with a non-snow mana source. My bad. Noob! Ah, HGD, you're such a freaking scrub. So they could sack the gas to kill the spirit, or the Cobra. Cobra might be a better option. Right? It just generates so much mana. Okay, we lose the spirit. That's my bad. I fucked that up last turn. Oh well. That 1/4 merchant is a really nice defender. Gets in the way of so many things. 3 cards in hand. Magda in play. That's bad news. This could be Skeleton Swarm. Maskwood Nexus. I should keep those words in my mouth, I guess. I think we just go for it, right? Keep the Cobra back, probably, because the Merchant will just kill it. It's a decent hit. Avalanche Caller getting down and dirty here. A nice chunk of damage, down to 5. Alright, I mean... That's definitely not too shabby. Oh, more life gain, though. That does kind of suck. Their last card in hand, though. They do have the Merchant as a draw engine, but... They'll have to sack those treasures... to do so. Which, I mean, they can do. Pay 2 mana, sack a treasure. Draw a card. Not too shabby. The Caller can defend Magda. So they just tap here for another treasure. Oh, they get double treasures because Nexus makes this a dwarf as well. Okay. So thankfully, Magda can only pull out artifacts, not enchantments. But they could rip out a dragon here still. Okay. An artifact. Chariot's cool, yeah. A lot of life gain for them. That is really, really upsetting. I don't think we're going to get out of this. Not with that card. All right, I mean, let's see how far we get here. Tapping the Cobra because we're not attacking with it. They have 4, 5, 6 defenders plus the chariot. That chariot really hoses us, man. Right? We don't want to just lose creatures needlessly. I mean, this way we've got 2 defenders at least. If I personally were them, I'd be taking these lands out of play, right? Just cut our mana base out from underneath of us. I mean, they're in a position where they do have to block, you know, Ashaya at the very least. They crew up, right? So this is going to make some more treasures, which is frustrating to me. It looks like we will kill the chariot, though. They have 4 more defenders. They don't want to lose the merchants. Just there's such high value for them, right? We're still hitting for 8 here. Should be pretty easy chump block for the cat, at least, I guess. No? Okay. So we just lose 1 land. I guess it's not the worst. And then they're gonna sack draw here. Or crew for a million more treasures. And then probably just, like, bring out another chariot. Wow, that's good. It's really, really bad for us. And we would already have won the game if they didn't have these innkeepers here. Like, they gained 8 life last turn, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, it's not great. And, you know, here comes another 4 life. We could have made 1 more Snowlands, but I didn't make the decision that the Cultivator and Caller weren't going to attack yet, because I forgot about the Chariot coming in. So we could have hit for 1 more Snowland and forced the cat block. I don't think it would have mattered too much. And they're just crewing for treasures, right? Real life BMs here. All they need is a skeletal swarming off the top and they have lethal. Hey, why not take 2 more life? No! Hey, we did our best, right? Our opponent's dropping rares on us like nobody's business. 2 Chariots, Nexus, Magda. I mean, they even have some rare lands here as well, which isn't the end of the day. We're just out here with our Avalanche Caller, trying to make ends meet. I mean, we could probably just go ahead and say good game. Like, our opponent is going to take so long to beat us. They still have 44 left. They're basically just digging for a skeletal swarming. And they have enough defenders now that it's, like, not really of any consequence, I don't think. We can't lose our Caller. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just good game at this point. We don't have Cyclone Summoner in the game. LOL. That would be pretty funny. An amazing card for this deck. Definitely a viable upgrade to it, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to have them top deck their swarming, but this is just not going to work out. Let's see what we top deck. That's actually not that bad. And I guess I don't need that to be indestructible. I need, like, probably this to be indestructible. But again, it does not matter. It just does not matter. It's so sad. And thanks to Mask with Nexus, I guess the Cyclone Summoner wouldn't even work in this situation because they're all giants. You are such a jerk, bro. Just casually make 5 treasures. It's fine. Nobody's seen nothing. And then they're gonna sack all 5 treasures again. Just so you guys, I mean, I get to see at least how this is played out effectively. Our opponent, Mr. Brawl, is doing a very good job at it. They just bring back out another copy of it. You gotta love it. I hate my life. This isn't gonna do it. It's not gonna do it, you guys. We're not playing defensively. It's just how the story ends. Good game, Mr. Bra. We got close, but no cigar, unfortunately. Going first, hand is pretty deadly, right? Lots of ramp, a little bit of utility. We have a turn 3 Bizair. That's a lot of land. Cut it out, Arena. Cut it out! We don't want any more lands, please. Demir control. Okay, we can discard a land. Won't mind if I do. Just trust another one. Beautiful. So many lands. You'll be entering maintenance soon. We better get this video done. Hopefully, the new maintenance fixes a lot of those bugs that people have been experiencing. We also get spoilers today, which is exciting. I could discard this easily. Not a problem. Not a problem. I mean, I don't really want to brawl, but I guess let's just kind of open things up. Get in there. Get in there, boy. Yeah, I wonder how long today's maintenance will take. Because typically they're pretty quick, but our last one was like a long time. Which is fine. I'd rather the game be down for a day and it be playable for everyone, right? 2-day maintenance. So are they gonna wreck one of our lands here? Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's colorless, generic mana. That's a big hit, right? That's like 13 damage. Losing our Bizair. Now that hurts. It's a big portion of our damage, right? I'll hold the other caller in hand in case there's a field wipe. I imagine there will be. That's really bad for us. I don't think we can go around. We get one. I think we need like 3 or 4 of them, which won't work. I guess we just push it real good. We're hitting for 7 damage here. What's up? What's up? At least we got close. No! No! We should have snuck in this other caller when we had a chance and not been worried about a field wipe. Do they have another removal spell? Ouch. Ouch. Soul Shatter just hits the highest. So if you only have a token, Soul Shatter could still hit the token if it's your only thing. But it would probably take out the Cobra. Or the Caller. This might be it. They countered our last one. Avalanche Caller putting in a lot of work here. No way. We hit for 2 here. Shit. All right. I think we just lost our chance. Down to 3 was pretty good. And they had really nice, like, double counters into removal. It happens. It happens, right? Attack with your dragon and let me top deck my final Avalanche Caller. Right? There's no attack. There is? Wow. There's no way we top deck another Avalanche Caller. There's no way. That creature's better than nothing. Maybe we can go on a creature spree here? Maybe. Nice. I will need a creature, my friend. Oh, and they draw again. We're down to 10. Ouch. A good card, not a creature. Not really what we want in this situation. We can bounce the cube, take our Sculptor back for a turn. I don't know, it kind of feels weird. Oh yeah, kick it, return instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. It's probably a counterspell. I'll go draw. Hit for 9, down to 1. Hit for 5, down to 5. They draw. This shuffles for us. Yeah, we're just dead. Really close. We almost had them, but that dragon is tough, man. Opponent goes first. In that last match, thinking back to it, it's like the dragon was tapped. We could have bounced it. They did have lethal on board if they removed our creature. And, you know, we were top decking. They had a full hand. So it's just kind of like a hopeless situation for us for a while there. We could have squeezed out a few more turns. Maybe should have, but, you know, bad habits in the play queue sometimes. Caller out, and that's not bad, right? And then we have a dragon turtle, followed by a bear. A weird combination, but apparently they get along. What if they fuse together? So this is the Foretell variant. Pass turn, we'll tap out Vega. Oh shit, shit. Alright, we were gonna do that first. Maybe we can just pile in and they won't have a Doomscar. We'll chill out. I don't want to lose the Caller. It's such a high value card. Oh, that is good. Do they take the turtle? They take the bear. We get hit for 2 in the air by Vega again. So we could start pushing in. I think we will. I don't really see a double block here. Let's smash for 7. Down to 13. We can play this Kraken, tap them. That'll be nice. Sixth land in play. That Vega's pretty nasty, right? We don't really want them to be drawing a bunch of cards from that. But we also don't really have a way to deal with it without a Blizzard Brawl. So this is nice, right? There's no draw from Vega because they're casting it right from their hand. And to get the Vega ability, whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card, you have to first put these Foretell cards into exile. Maybe they don't have the available mana to do so right now. That was an instant speed on main phase. Just to raise awareness, and now they do Foretell here. It's going to raise up the Stonebinder. And they could have attacked first and then foretold, and I wouldn't have known that the dogs were going to go up. But again, doesn't matter too much. So we have 2 land activations. for 8 damage, potentially. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, there's a world in which we can attack with the Caller and the Winter, but I'd rather try to stay safe. They could have a Foretold Doomscar sitting there, so they don't care about blocks. Double blocking the land. That's probably a really good option. Down to 6, and they still hold 3 cards in hand. Also 3 in play, with 1 in exile via Foretell. They foretell another. Binder goes up to 4. We're trying to bait the attack so we can Kraken. Land in play. Fledulus gets a +1/+1 counter, flying until the end of turn. We get hit for 2 from Vega. Perfect, right? This could be a counterspell. Shoot. We still need to bait in a really big attack by them. We're chilling. We're gonna get hit for 5 this turn, at the very minimum. It could be Alrund's Epiphany for lethal. Don't say it out loud, HGG. It very well could be. Counter Magic could also maybe win the game too. For 5. And then we get an Allrund. And they hit us for like 6, 7, 8. Our turn. They have counter magic. Right? So we do have our beloved lands, though, and I think that's what's going to save us. Avalanche Caller, literally to the rescue. Now we could use the Winter to untap one more. I don't think that's really going to do anything. And at this point, we just smash home, and hopefully those were counter spells in hand, not Divide by Zeros, not a Cosmos Charger. That certainly does help them as well. We were not expecting a flash blocker. That kind of makes things much more precarious. All right, we kill the dog, which is good. We kill the Charger, which is good. We kill the Apparition. That gives us a blocker. But if they play a land, they have lethal. No, we got lethal instead. They were tapped out. Math is hard. That was a great match. It's always nice to see a couple of free-to-play decks facing off against one another, and we barely got over them, which is really cool. They almost had us there. Great match. Unfortunately, Arena's down, so let's jump into the deck tech portion of the recording. Wrap up with our final thoughts, and talk about where we would take this deck if we had a couple extra rares to throw its way. Wayo! So, yeah, we did get beat up pretty bad today. However, a lot of really good matches, right? I don't mind losing at all if the match was like really close. I actually prefer to lose and have a good match than steamroll wins, right? It is what it is. At the end of the day, I just want an engaging match of Magic, and you know, we got a ton of that today, which is a great time for me personally. The deck could have performed a little bit better, but at the end of the day, as a free-to-play build that everyone has access to, can we really ask for much more? I think this is putting out fairly well. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Make sure to like the video to help support the channel. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more cool content like this. Don't miss out on the contest, the giveaways, right? We have until the weekend. I'm going to allow everybody to check the giveaway list. Make sure their name is on it because I don't want anyone missing out. And then we're going to do that D&D giveaway, and we're going to decide on our next giveaway, which is really exciting as well. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Have yourselves a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.